I was able to find our pinouts here, and I highlighted them in yellow for the camshafts and orange for the crankshaft. So pins 26 and 28 and pins 11. And that should be this connector right here. So we're gonna unplug this, try to take some of the, I was thinking before we jump in, I didn't really give a good explanation of what's going on here. So the reason we were able to get this truck for so cheap is because it doesn't run. And the ad said that it may need a camshaft sensor or it may need a whole new engine. Okay. So I said before we go any deeper, like let's just scan this thing. So I scanned it, and this thing has a bunch of problems, or almost every module has codes in it. All right, let's do a report. Okay, skip that. All right, so this is our full diagnostic report. So what I'm curious most about is the PCM. The PCM has 16 faults in it. Look at this PCM. So crankshaft position correlation, camshaft position correlation, camshaft position correlation, and then a bunch of misfires. We also have camshaft position circuit codes and intermittent. So the I'm seeing evap leaks as well. All right, but the deal with this is that we suspect that the engine lost timing. All right, previous owner said he was able to drive to the dealership, but it ran like crap. So we want to do a cam crank correlation on this thing and see, in fact, if this engine is out of time and how. Which cams or crankshaft is advanced or retarded. All right, let's take a look. Now, I don't know if you guys can see that, but we got the scope rolling here. We got the channels hooked up. This took me a good bit of hour and a half to find these pins and get that cover off and get those probes in there, but we got our scope up. The scope is rolling. Let's see if we made our connections right. Making sure we're good to crank. Nothing's gonna get sucked in anywhere. All right, let's do it. I got nothing over there. I don't see anything. Oh, we got something. Hold on. Hold on. We do got something. Let's stop that. And let's save that. Greetings. I wanted to take a look further into this waveform. So I'm doing a screen share here of the waveform we captured, which is this one here. What I'm going to do is bring up a known good waveform. So this is what we are expecting to see on a working engine. And these, the green line is the camshaft, I believe, for bank one, intake camshaft for bank one. And this yellow line is intake camshaft for bank two. And I just want to focus just on the intake camshafts to see if we recognize a pattern. Notice that you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. So where you see 1, 2, 3, 1, and then the beginning of 1, 2, 3 is the 1 full revolution of the camshaft, right? Which would be 2 revolutions of the crankshaft. And we could kind of see that. Now let's look at this one. On the second notch of 1, 2, 3 for the first one lines up with the 1 notch of the second one. So we see 1, 2, 3, 1. Here we have 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. And you can see how those align. Now, looking at the crankshaft, notice that you have this missing notch. That from this missing notch to this missing notch is 1 revolution of the crankshaft. And then 2 revolutions of the crankshaft is 1 revolution of the camshaft. So you can see here 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, where this starts over would be the 2nd revolution of the crankshaft. All right. Now we want to see if we have the same type of pattern or cadence with the with our waveform. So let's go to our waveform. All right. So notice here, I'm gonna see if I could. We didn't crank this long, so you don't even see really a bunch of revolutions. We only cranked this for a little bit, but let's see if we can kind of see if our engine's in time. So I can see we have the 1, 2, 3, 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, and that lines up with the 1, 2, 3 on this other one, right? So remember we had 1, 2, 3, 1, and then that lined up with the middle hump of the other camshaft. So that looks good. All right. However, look at the crank. This crank, this is the missing notch here. And this missing notch should be right in line with the first hump. Let's look at the other waveform. Look at that. This is the missing hump. It should be right in line with the first hump. Okay. Let's go back to ours. This is the missing hump. It should be right in line with that first one. And it's with the rising edge. So it should be here. So we can tell that both cams are in time. Looking at this, however, the crank is retarded. It's delayed behind both cams. So what we know now is that this engine is out of time, and what is out of time? It is the crankshaft. The crankshaft had, if you could imagine the engine spinning all together, the chain had slipped forward ahead of the camshaft sprocket. And now the camshaft sprocket is behind probably, 1 or 2 teeth. All right. So now we have full permission to tear this engine apart and, and get new timing components and get this thing back on the road. All right.